started off today's broadcast talking about doing and saying. Doing and saying. Mr. Fuller, my logic has led me to believe that with every available language for non-white people to speak on the planet, even the same languages that white people speak, even the languages that, it's all non-white people, with any available language to speak on the planet, nothing has been said that has compelled the white supremacists to stop the practice of white supremacy. Nothing at all up until this point. Why does it seem as if the only doing by non-white people that the white supremacists pay attention to is counter-violence?
Why is it that the only doing part that white people pay attention to is what?
Counter-violence.
Counter-violence? Is that the word? I'm trying to get that last word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The white supremacists do not pay attention to anything said by the victims of white supremacy. They only give great attention to counter-violence. The talk of counter-violence and actual counter-violence.
Wait a minute. Hold it. I want that one word because it's not coming over to me. Did you say counter-violence?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Now, what's the last part of the question? I just want to get that one word because I missed that word.
Yes, sir. My question is, why is that what the white supremacists give great attention to when victims of white supremacy speak about and actually perform counter-violence?
It's because counter-violence is an action, a very, very impressive action. Like I gave the illustration this morning about Mr. Putin, even dealing with other white people. It was quite a bit of talk before the first shot was fired. He did a lot of talking. And he said that area where you people are occupying belongs to a country called, my country, he said, Russia. And you all are like a breakaway people from what really is my land and the land of the Russian people. You are part of us, but you want to rebel, like some white people did many years ago, back in 1776 and all like that. I mean, want to break loose. Or like some, he didn't make this parallel, but the southern states from the northern states, sometimes white people get into arguments with each other and they fight about turf. So Mr. Putin, to make the illustration from what we're talking about, said, I'm through talking. Next thing you hear from me is going to be some babies crying because they're dying. And they're dying from my shells that are falling on their houses and causing the roof to cave in. Now, you'll get that message. That's action. Mm-hmm. So when black people get so angry that they start using counter-violence against the violence that the white supremacists are inflicting on them 24/7, the white supremacists understand that. But the white supremacists also understand, you cute people think y'all know something about violence. Man, I invented violence, all right? You black people with your 9mm and whatnot, I invented the 9mm. You don't know nothing. Think you're going to be violent against me?
Yeah.
And I taught you violence. I taught you everything there is to know that's worth knowing about violence. So that's laughable. So when we are violent against the white supremacists, to the good old boys, the proud boys, saddle up, boys, and let's go get them.
Yeah.
They think they're going to meet us out there on the battlefield. I mean, they got on their little uniforms and their dark shades and all like that we had to make for them. And they think they're going to take us on the battlefield, toe to toe. Well, now, we love it. Bring it on. You little cap pistols and whatnot. They all think this is fun and games. Yeah, it's fun and games for us.
No.
And they're correct, too. But they do respond. They do respond because, hey, they like it. They enjoy that. They really enjoy that part of it. Oh, y'all going to stop talking and demonstrating, and y'all going to get violent against me and turning over a few cars and whatnot. I don't pay no attention to that. No. 350, 500 cars get flooded every day. We don't care nothing about cars getting flooded. So you tearing up 2 and 3 cars in the neighborhood, and most of them belong to you anyway. I mean, you know, you're tearing up your own cars, you're tearing up the neighborhood where you got to be. I mean, go ahead and do it. I don't care about that.
Exactly.